Just did a stress test at the cardiologist and they said I passed the test with flying colors. They said I did the best out of everybody because I completed the test without stopping. I mean, I jog every other day, so fairly used to cardio. By the way, the star next to the floor number means there's an exit, a primary exit out of the building at that floor. In case you didn't know. And so ends the saga that started almost a month ago, where I had to wear a heart monitor and be denied the ability to shower for 3 days. The cardiologist explained things a lot better than my doctor ever could. So basically, they explained that ECGs only look at the heart's electrical signals, while cardiologists look at the whole picture, so including the heart's muscles, valves, and arteries. And what they found, and what I had already probably suspected, is that my heart is perfectly fine. The cardiologist explained that some irregularities in heart rhythm are normal, and that an ECG cannot distinguish between a normal and an abnormal heart rhythm. Am I faulting my doctor? Absolutely not. Like, things do get caught in ECGs, and I mean, it's better safe than sorry. But it just goes to show that you do need to look at the full picture to really understand whether or not there is a problem. Which is exactly what happened. I'm not complaining here. This is not a complaints video. This is exactly what should have happened. And I mean, the stress test should have really been all the evidence needed that nothing was wrong with me. So how a cardiologist stress test works is that they put you on a treadmill, they connect you to a whole bunch of electrodes all over your chest to monitor your heart rhythm, and also have a cuff on your arm to measure your blood pressure. They start you off slow, and then every so often they increase the speed and also the angle you need to run. So by the end of it, I was running at a fairly steep angle, not the maximum speed setting, but I think the maximum angle setting on a treadmill. The whole thing was about 10-15 minutes, and I'm not going to say it's easy, but I definitely have pushed myself harder before. I was definitely sweating and breathing hard afterwards, but the nurse, while she was disconnecting the electrodes from me, told me that I was the only person who actually completed the entire test without stopping. So this isn't an easy test, but I didn't really think I did that well. I'm more surprised that more people failed that test. I just found that interaction really funny because I don't think I'm that good. It's funny because once you get good at something, you don't really think of yourself as good. If you're good at something, you don't think you're good. Like, you see all of your mistakes, you see all the ways you can improve, but to someone who probably isn't as good, they can see just how far ahead you are, I guess. And I'm guessing most people who are referred to a cardiologist aren't really taking care of their hearts, so that's probably why they struggle with the stress test. But for me, I am an otherwise healthy individual with a healthy heart, who exercises regularly, who just had some weird thing show up on the ECG. So that's the end of the saga. I can enjoy my summer with these allergies. And with every weekend booked for photography, either for baseball or softball, or oftentimes all on the same day. Yep, I'm back to doing sports photography, which is one of the hardest forms of photography I've done, but it's so fun and it's so cool. This summer's gonna be full of it, and I need to think of a way to get through the thousands of photos I take, how to cull and edit and process all of the photos while juggling a full-time job. I should probably do a video on that, but then I have to record myself getting stuff out, and it's just more work, and it slows me down, but there definitely does seem to be some demand for it. People are actually interested in seeing, the things that they don't normally see, like what happens after the photographer goes home. And it's not as simple as just sending the photos out. I think I've mentioned this several times on this channel in the past, but I've never actually really shown it in its own video. I think it deserves its own video. So yeah, that has been my life for the past couple of weeks. Exhausting, and I'm not even done. I can't tell if that's a good thing or not, but I suppose there's plenty of time to be dead. Future Enoch, I will see you next week. Assuming I don't die before then. Don't think about that.